Alright, welcome back everyone to Police Simulator. We're back here again today in Brighton City, and today we're going to be doing a day shift here in the Dodge Charger today. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's go ahead and jump on into it and see what we can find today. Guy just ran a red light, so we're going to go get him. Yep, I'm coming for you, big boy. Go on and find a place to pull over. That's not really a good spot, but we'll go with it. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy's plate here. Oh, look at that. Doesn't come back to anything, so we gotta go talk to him about that. Make sure I got the plate right. 9FX606. And, yep, no record. So it's a fake plate, so we're gonna talk to him about that. How's it going, lady? Reason for the stop today is she blew through the red light back there at that back intersection. So that's the reason for the stop. We also saw that your plate doesn't come back to anything, so yeah, we're going to have to talk to you about that. But the initial reason was the red light.
I pulled you over because you just drove through a red light.
Excuse me? I'm 100% sure it was green.
Well, you clearly weren't paying attention if you're 100% sure.
I'm currently busy with another issue.
So let's go ahead and get your ID.
Would you please show me your ID and the vehicle insurance?
Sure, here you go, officer.
Alrighty. Okay, now let's take a look at her ID here. It did say that she was constantly shaking, or she was shaking, something like that. Probably because she has a fake plate in, she just gave me a fake ID. I don't know why you'd be shaking and then hand me the fake ID. Actually, it's not fake. It looks like it's stolen. Well, no, it would be fake because it doesn't come back to anything. If it was stolen, it would come back to somebody else. But I did notice there on the ID it says sex M for male, and she's clearly a female. So, and she's got red eyes. Okay, come on and step out, lady.
Vehicle and step to the sidewalk.
You seem like you got a lot going wrong here. So let's go and have a chat on the sidewalk. You don't really need to be in the vehicle anymore. Alright, so we've got her ID, we've got her license plate, she's got red eyes, she's shaking, so it could be narcotic or drug related, or even alcohol. And she read the red light, so let's go ahead and make sure she's safe to drive. Let's do some tests on her.
Alright, let me just check to see if you're under the influence of alcohol.
Alright, nothing there. Do a drug test.
I'll just need to take a sample to determine if you're under the influence of any illicit substances.
Nothing there. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, I don't even know who this lady is. So, I can't run the plate because the plate's fake. The game doesn't have like a VIN number function, so I can't look at a VIN number or anything crazy like that. Not that in depth, and her ID's fake, so I can't really tell who she is, if she's allowed to drive this car, if she's not. So, but I can charge her though. We are going to charge her for running the red light, so we'll give her a ticket for that. Not going to let her get off with a warning on that one, if I can find the right one. There it is. We'll give her a ticket for that. We'll go into handcuffing because we are going to charge her. We will charge her for, let's see, not fake insurance, it would be a fake ID. And let's see, they should have something for a fake registration. I don't think they do, but they should. We got the fake insurance. I mean, she didn't give me insurance, so I can't really say that she gave me insurance that was fake. Missing driver's license, stolen car, open warrant. Well, that's really all I can do then, because I can't really tell if she had fake insurance because she didn't give me insurance. So we'll go with that, see what the game says about that.
You're being arrested.
There are a lot of liability reasons. Are you sure you didn't make a mistake?
Alright, plus points. That's what we like to see. And this is recorded after the hotfix that just came out, I believe, a couple days ago. So, the game has been updated recently, as, you know, as I'm currently playing this. It has been updated. So, that's good. And I haven't seen any major glitches, so maybe they actually did something good for a change, and they fixed the game, so... Tip my hat to the developers. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and search the car, make sure she don't have anything in here. And I need to go back and search her as well. I should have done that before this, but that's okay. We'll get back to her in just a minute. Nothing in the front seat. I'm hoping at some point in the future they'll update the game where I can you know, investigate a little bit more in depth, because I could look at a VIN number. I could search this car up easy without having to look at the plate, because they got VIN numbers on it. There's so much, but that's unfortunate. And if she refuses to give me her name or anything, oh, a handgun. And that's the other thing. I can't figure out who she is, so I could, obviously, if she chooses not to give me her name, her actual name, we could go back and do a blood test and all that other crap, and she can just stay in the cell until we identify her. You know, police officers have a way of identifying them without them giving them their names. They just end up tacking on more charges for unnecessary pain. But that's the other thing. The handgun I found, I don't know if she has a handgun permit or not, so I can't charge her for it. So anything I find in here I can't charge, unless it's like marijuana or something. It's like excessive of an ounce, or whatever it was, whatever the legal limit is.
Nice to see you, officer.
But anyway, alright, well, that's it. We've searched the car. Let's go ahead and search her next.
Put your hands up slowly, please. I'm going to search you.
What we got? What we got? Dice, a pocketbook, an ounce of marijuana. Look at that. So that is the legal limit. Anything over an ounce would be over the limit. So that's probably why her eyes were red and everything, because she'd been smoking up on that. But it didn't come up on the test though, so that was interesting. But anyway, that's all for this one. That was pretty easy. Yeah, I'll tell you what, traffic stops can turn into anything. So that was a pretty good traffic stop. Got a lot accomplished there. Got a lady off the road, so that was good. Go ahead and call a tow truck here.
For towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
Then we'll get an escort this lady.
I need backup to take a subject into custody.
That way we can just jump back out on patrol here.
Understood. The closest available unit will be dispatched to your location.
Awesome. So the tow truck's already here. And here comes our responding unit. They've changed the siren. Why'd they change? Did they change the siren on that thing? I swear it was like a different tone siren. That was weird. Alright, well, we got our responding unit here. Guess we'll jump back out on patrol. Let me see. I want to test my siren out real quick. See, that's what the other one sounded like. The other one was like a very, very weird siren tone. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. That's very possible. But anyway, alright. Everything's done here. Car's been towed off. We got our suspect being taken into custody. He'll take him into the precinct. And we'll jump back out on patrol, and we'll see what else we can find.
Assistance required. Is an officer available?
Drug dealing reported. Alright, I think we got it right up here on the left. How about that? We don't even have to drive far, so we'll go ahead and head up here. I'll probably clear this intersection here. Coming through. Hopefully I don't scare off the drug dealers, because we want to catch them in the act. I need to try and get up here kind of quick if I can. All these cars go by here. Alright, we should be safe to cross, and it should be up here on the left, so I'm gonna leave my lights on and I'm gonna just park it up right here on the side, and we're gonna cross the street here and go see if we can find ourselves a drug dealer in this park.
I'll start looking for the suspect.
Let's see what we got here. I think we got this lady right here. Oh, I actually have a transaction going on right here, so let's take a peek. Okay, so the guy is the drug dealer, the female is the buyer. We gotta wait for the cash to be handed over. There's the cash. Alright, we can go in. We're going for the dealer, obviously, because that's the one who's the problem. He's out here selling narcotics. Come back, dude, you're gonna get freaking tased. Get our taser out. Oh my gosh, I've never even seen this area. Never seen this alley before. This is new. Oh my god, be still.
BPD, stop!
Can you imagine a cop yelling, be still, don't move. Dude, put your freaking hands up.
Stop! Put your hands up!
Dude, put your hands up.
Stop! Put your hands up!
It's not letting me put him in cuffs.
In the air.
I mean, he's not, I can't tase him, he's not coming at me. Oh, wait, can I? Nope. Oh, okay, there he goes. Alright, now he's put his hands up. Good deal. I didn't want to tase him. I mean, you don't want to tase anybody, but He stopped, so alright, good deal. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and charge him, handcuff him,
You're being
or
arrested
fling.
for fleeing from a law
And I'll
enforcement
go ahead and
officer.
add the other stuff too,
Please
but I want
don't
to put
do
him in
that.
handcuffs. Okie dokie, man. Let me make sure you don't have any weapons on you whatsoever.
I
We'll
will
search you.
proceed with the search. Please cooperate.
Get that out of the way first. Oh yeah, there it is. We got the bag of white powder. That's what he was selling. Matchbook, pocket knife, pocket watch, candy, and gum. Okay, cool. So no real bad weapons there. So we're good to go. Let's go ahead and add the charges that we need to add. Let's see here. Narcotics. Possession of narcotics. Dealing narcotics was the main one. We already added the one for fleeing. He don't have any other type of weapons on him or anything. He had the pocket knife, but it's the switchblade that's illegal. He can have a pocket knife. So we'll go ahead and charge him for this.
I'm arresting you for the multiple felonies you've committed.
You could arrest me for all these reasons. I'm sorry.
I sure can, and we're going to need to see your ID too, because I need to make sure you don't have any warrants or anything.
Would you show me your ID, please?
Yeah, sure, officer.
Alright. ID is expired. Okay, expired ID, no gun permit, which is fine. He didn't have a gun on him. He's been convicted of DUI cannabis ×2 and aggravated assault and some other various charges. So, got a bad dude off the street, so that's good. Alright. Well, I'm not really worried about his expired ID. It's not really harming anything. He's not driving. But we'll go ahead and we'll give him a little warning, might as well. Just so he can go and get that fixed.
I'm not gonna fine you and just let you go with a verbal warning.
Thanks a lot, officer.
Alright, this person seems to be really relieved. Well, you're going to jail regardless. Glad you're relieved about your ID of all things. Clearly not worried about the drug dealing you're doing to people. Let's go ahead and we'll call a transport.
I need some backup here to take a suspect into custody. I'm on my way.
Understood. We're sending the closest transport to your location.
Awesome. So we've got the transport unit en route. They'll be here in just a minute. I can hear them coming up now. And we need to head to this accident. So hopefully this guy can hurry his butt up. Come on, dude. Hurry up. Get out of the car. Alright, so the person's facing him. He's got him. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and head back all the way over to my patrol car so we can get this major accident. So far, so good with the glitches and the bug fixes. I haven't seen anything too crazy. Then again, I've only done some minor calls. The accidents have been really glitchy lately. Crime scenes have been glitchy, so I'll try to get as many of the actual calls as I can. This will be one of them, so let's go ahead and head to this, and we'll see if these glitches have been fixed. See, you got 600 meters. Look out for these cars. Alrighty, straight shot, or at least it should be. I hope so. Get some speed up on this bad boy. Alright, here we go. Okay, doesn't look like we got any injury, so that's good. Go ahead and block up these two lanes here. Leave one lane for traffic, so hopefully we should be good and nobody can crash into these cars, because that's just... I'm trying not to close down the whole road, but if I have to, I will. So good deal. Looks like it's only 3 folks that's injured. Everybody's out of their car. I've had glitches where they've stayed in their car and they've driven off, and it's like, really? Like, you know, it's like hit and run type of deal, you know what I mean? So everything looks good, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll get started with this lady first and foremost. We'll talk to her, see what she saw.
Can you describe what you saw?
I don't understand what happened, officer.
You don't understand what happened. Alright, well, I don't know how well that would go in real life, but let's see your ID.
License and registration, please.
Yes, officer. There you go.
Alright, she didn't give me her insurance. And she didn't give me her ID either. This is somebody else's ID. Give me a man's identification. So if you look there on the right, just like the last one that we had, It says sex M for male. She's a female. Obviously, this is a example of a stolen ID, and she does not have insurance. So we'll go ahead and give her back her ID real quick. Let's take a look at this plate and see if we can run it and actually get who this real person is. So I would assume this is your vehicle. It very well could not be, but if it is, it's going to tell me who you actually are. So let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. And this does look like the lady. Invalid registration, no insurance, which explains why she didn't give me an insurance card. So that makes sense, and she is the registered owner. Cool. So let me go back in here and just make sure I got everything right. So she gave me a stolen ID, registration's invalid, insurance is out. Okie doke. Well, let's check to make sure you are safe to drive, because you're already in a heap of trouble.
All right. Let me just check to see if you're
do our
under the
due
influence
diligence.
of alcohol.
Alright, nothing there. That's good. Go ahead and check for drugs.
I'll take a sample to check if you've taken drugs before driving.
Awesome. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and rack up the tickets that you have so far. Let's see. So, driver. No valid insurance. Tickets. Go to vehicle. And expired license plates. Ticket.
You've committed multiple violations. You will be charged for all of them.
Are you sure you meant me? I'm usually very lawful.
I don't seem like it today, because you gave somebody, or gave an officer rather, stolen ID, which we will address later, because I want to arrest everybody at the same time. So we'll talk to her about that in a little bit. I've given her a ticket, so really all we have left to do is arrest her for that. So let's continue on with our investigation, though. Let's talk to this guy, see what he saw.
Tell me what you saw.
I'm still in shock. I need to get my head right.
Oh my gosh, I hate these, like, I'm not going to get into it. You guys, if you're a regular to the channel, you know I cannot stand the dialogue in this game. It drives me absolutely nuts. Because there's nothing I can do with that to understand what happened and to draw a crash report and do all that stuff. It's just, it don't make sense. But anyway, let's get his ID.
Would you please show me your driver's license and registration?
Okay, officer. There you go.
Like, if I know that, you know, if I know what happened and I know it's not my fault and I know who caused the accident, I'm going to give my interpretation of the accident. But everybody just, oh, I don't know what happened. I got to get my head right. It's like nobody is in their right mind ever in this game. But this guy seems to be good to go. Everything with the vehicle looks to be good. He's been convicted of robbery, bribery, and domestic violence. This guy looks like a interesting guy. Okay. Let me check the plate, make sure that comes back to him as well. There's no plate on the front. No plate on the back either, but we should still be able to get the information. So awesome. It is... Oh, no, it's not. Didn't run the... Why didn't it run the plate? Let's see, is this the plate here? Let's see. I think that's a 1. I think that's... No, am I looking at that upside down? I think that's the right way. 110M30. Take a look at this again. Okay, so it's not going to the plate because I can see it says check ID. But if I look over on the right, the license plate is 1I0M30. So that is the license plate for this guy, so that matches up perfectly. We'll continue on. Let's go ahead and give this guy some tests. Make sure he's safe to drive.
Please cooperate peacefully while I take a sample to check if you're drunk.
Alright, good there.
I just need to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any illegal substances.
Awesome, good there as well. What we like to see, man. Alright, so we got all that stuff. He's good to go. Let's go ahead and talk to this lady. See what she saw.
Tell me what you saw.
I'm shocked, officer. I have no idea what happened.
Show me your ID and proof of insurance if available, please.
Here you go, officer.
Okie doke, this don't look like that lady. I'm not gonna judge, but let's keep going. I wanna see, make sure this is the right lady. So insurance is out. Black female, okay. I mean, maybe you just changed your hair. The face does look like you, but the AI in this game, the NPCs are very, very similar. There's no variation. There's only like 4 or 5 different types of AI in this. They all look the same, so it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. So I'll go ahead and say this is her. Insurance looks good. The only thing with it, though, is that it's invalid, it's out of date, so we will be giving her a ticket for that. Before I forget, let's go ahead and give her a ticket for the insurance. Give her a ticket for that.
I have to issue you a ticket because you don't have valid insurance.
My lawyer will take care of it.
That's fine. You do you. Let's go ahead and make sure you're safe to drive.
Kindly cooperate.
Do an
as I
alcohol
collect
test
a
real quick.
sample to see if you're drunk.
Alright, good there. And
Please
do a drug
allow me to
test.
collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any drugs.
Good. Alright, everybody's sober in this, so this is like a very, very calm crash. It's like your typical crash. I don't know how it happened, though, so that's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly what happened, because nobody in their right mind, at least nobody in their right mind here knows what happened, so... Alright, well, the only thing left to do now is we can get our camera out and take some pictures. Try to get that progress bar up there on the left. Board is sufficient, that's good. Just gonna go around, make sure I'm not missing any pictures. Sometimes they'll pop up randomly, kind of sporadic like. Make sure we're just not missing anything here. Awesome, everything looks good there. Going to the next vehicle. There's a lot here. Whole lot over here. Oh, missed one down there. Go to the back here. Awesome. What we like to see, getting that documentation. Go over here and get this last lady's car. And this should give us a full progress bar now. Almost. There we go. Perfect. That's everything. So we got a full progress bar now. Now we can go around and give everybody their accident reports. This lady's going to jail, so we'll give her accident report. We'll come back to her in a minute and charge her for the stolen ID she gave us.
All right, here's your accident report.
A well-documented and exhaustive report. Thank you, officer.
Alright, hang out here a minute, lady. We're not done with you yet. Let's go ahead and give this guy his accident report.
All right, here's your accident report.
Well-documented and exhaustive report. Thank you, officer.
Uh-huh, you're free to go.
All right, you can go now. Drive safe.
This guy's not going to be driving away in this, so we'll go ahead and call a tow truck.
I have a vehicle here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location? Here's your accident report.
That will be very helpful. Thank you, officer.
Awesome, and this lady's good to go as well.
All clear. You're free to go. Stay safe and have a great day.
Awesome, are you going to drive away? This car looks like it could be drivable. I think she is, actually. Awesome, okay, so she can drive away in her car. So she is good to go. That was very weird, how she turned around like that. I guess she's going to... Oh my gosh, don't cause another accident, lady. Yeah, that seems legit. Okie dokie. We'll just pretend we never saw that. Alright, let's talk to this lady. This is the last person we got to deal with. We've already given her her accident report. Let's go ahead and we'll charge her. Or, let's see if we can find it. There it is, the stolen
The reason why
ID.
you're under arrest is because you're carrying a stolen ID. Please cooperate and step to the sidewalk.
You're a terrible cop.
I think I'm a pretty good one. That's a matter of opinion, so... But you're free to have that opinion. Let's go ahead and we'll search it. Make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
Please cooperate for a search procedure.
Quarter of an ounce of marijuana. Alright, well, we're going to keep that in mind because we are going to be searching your car. If we find any more, if it's more than an ounce, you'll be going to jail and charged for that as well. But let's go ahead and start our search. We'll do... Thankfully, we only got 3 compartments here. There is half an ounce there, so that is 0.75 in total that she has on her. So technically still under the limit, but we got to keep that in mind if we find any more. So let's search the trunk, see what we can find back here. Oh yeah, just get in the trunk, man. That's how you're gonna find it. Headphones, a cucumber, damn raisins, and a pocket knife. I don't want to know what you're doing with that cucumber. Alright, let's search the passenger side. What do we got in here? A handgun, okay. Well, let's go back in here and let's see if she's allowed to have a handgun She does not have a gun permit. Okay, so we know she can't have a handgun. She's got a legal amount of marijuana, so we're not worried about that. But we are going to charge her for the weapon here.
I have to arrest you for carrying a gun
What?
without a valid gun permit.
You are making a big mistake, officer.
It gave me -5. Hold on a second. Let's look at the plate again. Maybe I did make a mistake. OJAT87. Alright. Look at the plate. That's this plate right here. And gun permit, no. Okay. Well, I gave her a ticket for the registration, the insurance. That worked. The registered owner is the... what I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But it's the same lady. And that worked. Same face. I don't know why I gave me -5. You had a gun in there. So, and you're not supposed to carry that. So, especially, or you're not supposed to carry it concealed. You gotta have a concealed carry permit. Yeah, I don't know why I gave me -5. I don't agree with that. Maybe it's another glitch that they haven't fixed, or maybe I just did something wrong. I don't know, but we're gonna go with it. And we'll go ahead and call a transport.
I need some backup here to take a suspect into custody.
Understood. We're sending the closest transport to your location.
Alright, I'll get a tow truck out here too.
I have a vehicle here that needs towing. I need a wrecker at my current location, please.
Sure. The wrecker is en route to your location.
Alrighty, well, we're gonna wait for this traffic to get out of the way, wait for the responding unit to take this lady in, the tow truck to take the car. We'll jump back out on patrol and see what else we can find today. Guy's car is smoking like hell. Go ahead and take a look at this guy's plate. Is that the plate? 5MBO92. No, that's not the plate. Alright, well, we're gonna pull him over anyway, so let's go ahead and flick our lights on here. Flip our siren, get him to pull over here, and right in front of a police station too. How about that? Oh, nope, he's like, nope. Okay, he did pull over. He sped up there for a minute there. Crazy. I thought he was going to keep going past the police station, but anyway. Alright, let's take a look at this guy's plate. Hopefully it'll pull it up here. There we go. Alright, so insurance is out, ID's expired, and as a matter of fact, she don't have a driver's license. It says driver's license no, so she don't have a driver's license.
We need assistance.
I'm taking care of
She
it.
shouldn't even be driving, so we're going to go up there and have a chat with her. Let's go have a chat with this lady. She's probably going to end up having to go to jail for driving without a driver's license. But, alright. How's it going, lady? Reason for the stop is, well, your vehicle really caught my attention with the smoking tailpipe.
I have to detain you because your car is emitting a lot of smoke.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
I smell cannabis. Alright, go ahead and have a step out, lady.
Slowly step out of the car.
This lady
and move
is
to the sidewalk,
hammered.
please.
You're stoned out, lady. You gotta stop smoking that grass. It's bad for the brain. Kills your brain cells. Alright, let's have a chat with you. Let's go ahead and get your ID.
Let me have a look at your license and registration, please.
Here you go, officer.
Alright, let's see what we got here. And it does come back to her. Let's see. It is her vehicle. This is a registered too, so that's good. That is her car. But she doesn't have a license. I don't know if it was revoked or what. But she don't have one. She don't need to be driving. So let's go ahead. We'll give her her ID back. Let's go ahead and give her tickets for what we know we can. It'll be... let's see, what was it again? Done forgot. See that quick? I forgot the insurance and the ID. Okay, good. Go ahead and give her a ticket for that. Give her a ticket for that.
I found multiple violations and have to ticket you for
I'm
them.
gonna give her a ticket for
I knew
the...
there was some trouble, but I didn't know about them all.
Oh god, that was weird. You're right, her face actually frowned. That was weird. That kind of creeped me out a little bit. Okay, we also need to charge her for the smoking tailpipe as well. So violations, car, and we'll give her a ticket for
I'll
that.
issue a ticket for a
Almost
smoky
forgot
vehicle.
about that.
It'll be up to $400.
I don't have that much money.
I know there's no court in this game per se, but in real life, as a police officer, when I did this before, you know, it's always good if you're going to charge somebody for a serious infraction, you need to charge them for the reason why you stopped them. It's just, you know, that's something that they can use in court. They're like, oh, you stopped me for this, but you didn't charge me for this. You know, you need to expunge all this, and you know. Anyway, I'm kind of getting on a rabbit trail there, but we'll charge her for the reason why we stopped her. Charge her for the tickets that we gave her, for the ID and the registration, or not the registration, the insurance. But she don't have an ID on her, and I smoke cannabis, so let's go ahead and do an alcohol and a drug test just to do our due diligence there.
Just collecting a sample to check.
And then we'll talk to her about her lack of a driver's license. Ooh, 0.03. That's close. The 0.08 is the limit, so she's technically underneath it, but she has some type of impairment.
I'm just collecting a sample to see if you've used any drugs while driving.
THC, so she was driving under the influence of THC. Shocker there, since we smelled the marijuana, so we'll go ahead and we're going to search her because she had the odor of marijuana emitting from her. Pocketbook. Alright, well, you're going to sit tight, lady. We're going to search your vehicle because we smelled the odor of marijuana coming out of this car, so it gives us probable cause to search it. She's already going to jail for the ID. She's going to be going to jail for driving under the influence of cannabis. And she's got a handgun in here. Okay, and half an ounce of cannabis. So let's see if she owns a gun permit. So she does, so the gun's legal. But we'll have to keep in mind the half an ounce of marijuana. So let's continue to search. If we find any more than an ounce, we'll arrest her and charge her for that as well. But so far, so good. It's a personal amount. Found an illegal item. What do we find? Oh, there it is. A stiletto and then 3/4 of an ounce. So 3/4 of an ounce plus the half an ounce is 1.25 ounces total. So an ounce and a quarter. So that's over the limit. She is going to be going to jail for that as well. So let's go ahead and charge her for all that stuff. So DUI cannabis. Excessive cannabis in her possession, so we'll charge her for that. Let's see what else we had. The driver's license, that's what it was. So, missing driver's license. All three of those is what she'll be charged with today.
You're under arrest.
So many citations. I didn't know that all those actions were illegal.
You didn't know it was you didn't know it was against the law to drive without a driver's license. You didn't know it was against the law to possess too much cannabis, and not to mention drive a while under the influence of said substance. That don't make no sense, lady. That don't make no sense at all. But we've already searched your car, so we'll call a tow truck.
Needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location. I'll escort you to the police
And
precinct.
we've already searched her, so we don't need to search her again. The precinct is literally right here, so how convenient is that? So we'll just go ahead and walk her on into the jail. Good stuff. So I can't really complain. I mean, I did get that -5. That could have just been my fault. But as far as glitches, I haven't really had a whole lot of them. So that's good. That's a good thing. So they've definitely patched a lot of the issues I've seen.
It's time for you to get in the cell.
I, of course, only had one real call out, which was the crash. I haven't had a crime scene or anything crazy. So definitely in future episodes when we get those, like crime scenes and stuff, and some other ones. We'll get to see if they fixed any glitches pertaining to that. But as far as this one and the crash and everything, they fixed quite a bit. It's actually been a smooth game. I've enjoyed playing this. I haven't had to edit out a bunch of crappy encounters with AI because everything's working kind of smooth. So that's a good thing. Yeah, perfect update right before you have the expansion pack that's coming out in June. The actual date that it's going to be releasing is June 18th, and I will be doing an update video on that as well once that date comes. So be on the lookout for that. Subscribe if you're not. But yeah, so far so good. Really good update, really good patches and fixes so far, at least with my experience. Let me know how you guys are enjoying the game after the update and after the fixes so far. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Like I said, make sure to drop us a like down below if you're looking for the expansion update. Hit the subscribe button as well so you don't miss it. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.